Welcome back another episode. Don't forget to subscribe. In Frasier, parenthood has always been a theme. It was the bond between Frasier Crane and the late John Mahoney's father Martin in the original series. The relationship between Frasier and his son Freddie, who was once estranged, has been the focus of the Paramount Plus reboot. Therefore, even though All About Eve, the third episode of Frasier Season 2, opens with all the cards on the table, doing an entire parenting episode feels true to the series. All About Eve is unrelated to both the theatrical production starring Gillian Anderson and the iconic movie that was taken on Mary Orr's novel. The title alludes to the fact that Eve's status as a single parent has suddenly become the subject of fascination for everyone. The men are left in charge of Eve's infant son John after Roz insists on giving her a girls' night out, and all the fans could have predicted happens. Even though the humor is cliched, the actors pull it off, and one sequence particularly if nothing else. Season 2 of Frasier has demonstrated the revival's versatility in handling humor. The concept of the second episode of Season 2, Cyrano, was a wonderful theatrical spoof, while the first episode, Ham, had an extremely ridiculous premise. All About Eve reverts to a more conventional comedy premise and execution. As a result, it's not as interesting as the first two episodes since characters are predictable to anyone who has watched a TV sitcom, but the cast's approach to the material gives it some charm. All About Eve, in which Peri Gilpin first appears in Season 2, depicts Roz's desire to spend time with Frasier following her daughter Alice's cancellation. When Roz notices how stressed out Eve looks, she insists on taking her out for a girls' night out instead of accepting Frasier's invitation to spend the evening with the rest of the group at an art gallery. The episode at least makes up for its stale content by focusing on Frasier, Freddie, and Alan's complete incompetence. In this sense, the show is both laughing at them and laughing at their cunning opportunistic schemes. Enticing Nicholas Lyndhurst delivers a punch to the stomach emotionally. Though not intended to be dramatic, some of the best humor in sitcoms can have a serious undertone or originate from serious situations. The show treats this with the deference and consideration it deserves, focusing just on Lyndhurst and Kelsey Grammer's subtle performances. Although it would have been preferable to leave it at that rather than forcing a joke into the moment, one of the positive aspects of the Frasier revival is that it includes the sequence at all. The writer's desire for something more than merely the next good giggle is evident. Frasier All About Eve may not be the funniest or most memorable episode, but it plays with a major concept and finds little moments to make it matter. When Eve notes that Roz is using Peri Gilpin as a stand-in for Alice, it's fantastic to see Gilpin return for the first time this season and give Jess Subwero some more grounded screen time. Fans might only notice a major difference in the episode's near absence of Anders Keith because David only makes an appearance in one of its last moments. Overall though, it's simply what viewers would anticipate from any sitcom on TV with a hint of extra spice. For more videos, subscribe.